What is happening, people? Welcome back to the YouTube. It's a hot one today. Today is Tuesday, 26th of May. So we are dressed accordingly for the hot weather. And today we've had another new low on the scale. This morning, I had a new low, I know I did. 68.5. Come on, things have moved a lot the last week. So I'm gonna get in the car, we're gonna go train push, and I'm gonna update you. Okay, so current situation, 68.5 this morning, which is a new low. Like, I've not been that light since I prepped last year. Back end of last week, we hit 68.9 and things were moving nicely last week. So plan of action after checking on Friday with my coach was to have an influx of food and then get back to pushing this week. So I had off plan Five Guys burger, chips, which wouldn't have been taking me massively over my macros, but it was more so, like Josh said, have an influx of food, then we get back to pushing this week. So that was literally Saturday, had an off plan burger and chips, and it was insane. It was so good. And even that as well, I've said to some of my clients, if you have something like that, sometimes it's just a mindset thing that you can be like, oh my God, that was so good. And then you can be so fresh to push again, which is exactly what we're doing. So Sunday was back down to baseline carbs, which we've had lately, which is 200 grams. Yesterday, 250, 200 today. Same as last week, pretty much. I'm doing 35 minutes of cardio 4 times a week. That car's really nice. 4 sets of 35, 12k steps, bit lower food, and again, we're just gonna push hard pre-Cornwall, because going on holiday in, I think it's about 4 weeks. So we wanna get as ahead of the curve as we can, and again, 68 kilo, I'm not upset in the slightest with how I'm looking at the minute, like super happy, and it kind of, don't know, everyone's body's different. I feel like me at 70, I'm like, yeah, I look all right, and then this difference like a couple of kilo can make, it's pretty mad really. So looking pretty lean. I'll tell you what, I'll chuck up my recent progress photos. I'm gonna put my progress photos now on screen from Saturday morning. So that's current plan. So we are now on the way to the gym. I'm gonna go train push, 35 minutes of cardio, and this video this week, today, whatever we're calling it, I'm going to talk you through my push session. So I'm going to do a voiceover of my current push setup today and go through that. So on the way to the gym, I'm going to train push, as I've said, and then I'll be back. We're back in the kitchen. Training done, cardio done, home, showered, now just prepping lunch. And because it's absolutely red hot today, like it's disgustingly sweaty and horrible, I've got the barbecue out and I've got my chicken on it, so I'm going to prep lunch, evening meal, and the same tomorrow. So barbecue on a barbecue is the best thing. So let me show you. This is said barbecue that the chicken is cooking on. It's cooking on that barbecue. And yeah, chicken on the barbecue. Oh, different ball game. Char grilled, is it that? Yeah, I think it is. I just take it to the crisp, make it ultra crispy. I can hear it crackling now. So good, so I'm gonna show it. Actually got a little bit mini distracted. I was on the phone to Hannah, but okay, this is chicken. I bet this doesn't even do it justice, how good this looks. So good. Lunch, evening meal. Tomorrow, lunch, evening meal. Boom. Easy, prep, chop it up. Job's a good one. Look, so good. So I'm gonna go eat my lunch, prep all this. I need to go pick up the food shopping. Don't know why I'm doing this with the tongy things. Go pick up the food shopping. I'm gonna go for my push session. We're back from Tesco, shopping picked up. So we're gonna speed put this away, and then I'm taking you through my current setup for my push session, which I did today. Voiceover time. So I'm going to go through now my current push session, which I've been running up since I finished prep June last year, Bar, I've made like a couple of tweaks to it. One of them was actually today, which I'll go through. So this is pretty standard push chest, mostly chest, a little bit of shoulders and some triceps. But what I'm also doing now, I compete at men's physique. Men's physique is V-taper, big delts, big chest, big arms, but fucking abs. And I think my abs were lacking a little bit last year. So I'm now prioritizing these as well. And what I've started doing is training my abs at the start of a session. I never used to do it at the end all the time. See a few people on Instagram, notice like saying, train them at the start, when you're fresh, when you can be arsed. Because sometimes the end of the session is like, oh my God, I'm fucked. I don't want to do this anymore. So been training abs at the start, which I'm doing here. Just a normal crunch, so an ab crunch on this plate loaded machine. Then going into my first movement, I used to do a cable fly up until last week, which I do like, didn't used to like, got into it, have enjoyed it, but I just love the pec deck so much and I just feel so much more stable on a pec deck. So I switched it. So I'm now going to run this pec deck at the start of this session. On here, I do 3 sets. One at 15 to 20, so high volume, push blood into the chest, get it ready for my pressing movements, then 2 heavier sets of 10 to 12. So pec deck is first exercise. Then after that, I'm going into my first press, which is a flat press. And I've used this machine, RT Fit, ever since I've been training there, and I love it. So again, on here, I'm running 3 sets, and I've got different rep ranges for all of these 3 sets. The first set is a fucking heavy ass set. And last week, my rep range on this first set is 6 to 10. Last week I hit 10 on, I can't remember what weight it was, but I knew this week I need to go a bit heavier. So I've gone a little bit, I've gone 10 kilo heavier on this first set. And this first set is one of them where, as you can probably see, as soon as you fucking unrack it, it is heavy. So heavy first set. I've gradually taken a few plates off and gone lighter throughout to get a few more reps out of it. But again, 3 sets on my flat press. Then my incline movement has always been on this session, and high incline Smith. So on here, I'm only doing 2 sets, 1 heavy set, 1 back off lighter set. So 2 sets on this Smith machine, which I actually really like the Smith machine, to be fair. Then I'm going back to the pec deck because slightly different, not technique, but slightly different style on this last set on the pec deck to finish my chest off. So what I'm essentially doing is having a 2-second pause in the shortened position on the first set. And then on the second set, so I'm doing 2, on the second set, I'm having a 2-second pause in the stretched position. So that's my last chest exercise of this push. And then we're going to start to hit shoulders. So lateral raise, I've been using this lateral raise machine ever since I've trained here. I love it. Some people prefer dumbbells. I love dumbbells as well. Don't get me wrong. Like a lateral raise is up there, if not my favourite exercise to do. So lateral raise to hit the side delts, which, do you know, if you're obviously hitting your front delt on all your pressing movements, like if you want big capped delts, big shoulders, width, men's physique, V-taper, do lateral raises, do them properly, don't use your traps in your upper back, and just fucking do a lot of them, like you would with any area you're trying to improve and grow. So on here, I do 3 sets of a lateral raise, then I go into my tricep movements. So triceps, I'm hitting 2 different movements. First one is a tricep kickback, but on a cable. I said this on my Instagram recently, and on a quick side note, if you don't follow me on Instagram and you sat on your phone now, I'm going to ping it on the screen. Follow me on Instagram, where I share quite a lot of my other like client-based stuff and things like that. But I never program dumbbell kickbacks. They are pants because tension falls off. On this cable, if you've not done these, try these. They are mint, next level. I actually love this exercise. So on here, I'm basically doing 2 sets each side. So 4 sets, 2 each side. So cable kickbacks, exactly like this. Again, if you've not done them, hinge over, try this, lock out and see if you like it. Then to finish off, we're just going for a straightforward tricep push down on a cable, whatever grip you want. This is one thing people go, which is the best? Whichever one you prefer. I've used a V-bar for quite a while, and recently I've been starting using this straight bar, which I love. So last exercise, tricep push down to finish it off. And that is my current push session. It is now actually the next day. I intended to wrap up this video last night, but life happened, should we say? Yeah, things happened, and it didn't happen. And then I was like, oh my God, I forgot to do that. So I'm wrapping up now. I actually had a coaching inquiry call last night. So somebody that followed me on Instagram for years and then has reached out about coaching, which is always nice when it's just someone that's, again, followed your content for years, followed what I do for ages, reached out about coaching, which was always nice. So I actually intended to wrap up after I took that call, but forgot to take the Osmo, and yeah, it just happened. So on that note, again, if you don't follow me on Insta, go back in the video, follow me on Instagram, because on there, being a coach, I share all my client stuff, more stuff about me, but clients' progress and everything. And then even if you do or you don't, or you want to make an inquiry, there's a link in the description for a coaching inquiry. So reach out if you're stuck or you don't know what you're doing, or you need help with training, nutrition, dropping body fat, building muscle, whatever phase you're in. I pretty much do it all. Like primarily, most people need to do a fat loss phase at the start anyway. So is it fat loss that you need, then going into a muscle building phase or like a maintenance phase? Basically, I could probably help you. So there's a link in the description for any coaching inquiries. I don't even know what episode this is, but summer shredding, another one done. So I hope you're all good. Subscribe, like, because apparently that helps the video out. Do all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one.